This is a process video on how to create your own cover using our PhonoLab templates, Canva templates. So we're going to create a front and a back cover as well as an A side and a B side for a custom 12-inch record, single LP, but the same applies to all the other records. So what you want to do is head to our website, which is phonolab.com.au. From here we're going to head to the blog, custom vinyl records, and we're going to go to creating custom vinyl record covers and center labels on Canva. So this is like a detailed description of how you can create a cover. See, we've got the video here as well if you want to watch that. I think it's the one you're watching anyway. And then we've got one for mobile. So step one, choose the correct template for your custom vinyl record. So you want to choose the one which is for your record. So we're going to click on 12-inch single LP. So the template shows up in a new window and we're going to click use template. So you can log in a variety of ways, but we're going to connect or continue with our Google account. So now it opens up the template. I'm going to rename this to my own, call it Dan's 12-inch cover, and then you're all good to start editing. Canva is awesome. It's got loads of free templates you can use, whether you're after a wedding or a anniversary or just a mixtape thing. So I'm going to type in a mixtape and you can see there's heaps of designs here. On the free account you've got access to a lot of things. The pro account is the one with the crowns in the bottom right of the images, but there's loads of free ones available. So you can just choose one which kind of suits your project or suits your cover. I'm going to go for something kind of simple, so I'll choose this one here. So you can add template as a new page, and I'm going to just replace the current page. So you can see the current page is the front cover and it just jumps straight in there. So to edit things you can click on stuff. I'm going to call this volume 1, and you just click on an element and you can edit it there. So I double click that one, I'm going to highlight that and call it our favorite tracks. And click off, and there you go, our favorite tracks all there. We have a picture frame here, but I want to delete that photo and put my own in, so I'm just going to click on it, press delete, or you can press the little tin can that comes up, garbage can. So I'm going to upload my own photos. So on the left there I've selected uploads, and there's a few things that I uploaded earlier, but I'm going to upload my own files. I'll just delete these quickly so they're not in the way. So you can just highlight them and press the trash can or delete them. So I'm going to click upload files, and you can choose any file from your computer here. So here are some that I've stashed away for this cover. So I'll just wait for them to upload. Sweet. So all you need to do is simply, I'll just delete this one quickly. So you just drag and drop into the picture frame. So I can click on this image, drag it in, and there you go, it drops straight in. I'm going to put the waterfall there. If you double click on the image, you can kind of move it around and reposition it. So I just made it more central, maybe make it a bit smaller. That was the actual picture frame there. Cool, so I'm pretty happy with how the front cover looks. Like I said, super basic, but you can get as technical as you want. Now what I want to do is, I kind of want to keep the similar formatting, so I'm just going to duplicate the page. So you can see there's like a little duplicate button there. So go ahead up to that and click it, and it will just duplicate the front cover below. I'm going to rename this one back cover, just so everything's named. That's page 2. And I'm just going to delete this other back cover. There we go. So we can start working with this one now. So usually, you know, what's good to put on a back cover, maybe the track list, a couple more photos. I'm going to delete some elements. So if you want to delete something, you just click it, press delete. Really easy, just like you're editing a Word doc or something like that. You can click and drag elements around, and it kind of snaps it to a grid, which is kind of handy to have it aligned. I'll stick this up here for now. Maybe I'll delete it later. Who knows? So yeah, just kind of playing around and seeing what works. So a real useful tool, Command C, Command V, is copy and paste. So you can do that with any element. You can right click it as well and copy it. So I want this one, so I Control C and Control V there. So effects, you can add different effects. I kind of want this straight because I've copied it from there, so you can add it in and edit it. Copy and pasted that as well. I'll call this one My Songs. You can rotate elements as well. All super easy to do. I'll probably include some links to some more Canva tutorials if you do need some more help. But I will do a blog post on this with just details everything that I've done in case you've missed anything. So usually I go A1 for the A side, so we'll call your songs the A side. So A1, and I'll just fill in a bunch of tracks here. Filling out the track list and doing a few other edits like rotating stuff, just changing the layout a little bit just to something that I like. Once I've done all this, I'm then going to put some images in. So you can do that with these things called frames, and you can search in elements. I'm just going to type frame. You see there's a whole bunch here. You can use different shapes, different types, ones like ripped paper, whatever. I'm going to go for something else. So I'm going to go for these photos. So it's like a Polaroid kind of picture. It's kind of cool. You can put images behind it and make it look like a Polaroid. So I'm going to stick a couple more photos in here. Duplicate that, so Control C, Control V, and I'm going to rotate it this way. I'm just going to stick a few images in here. So if you put it right over the top, it will just replace that, as I found out then. So you can just drag and drop the Polaroid. So I'm going to copy that one and paste it again and just place it over the image. Just move it a little bit so it's locked in. Sweet. I'm going to do the same for the one below. This one was a bit more fiddly, but I got there in the end. So I'm just going to zoom in, so Command and the plus symbol. You can zoom in just so you can see a little better. I'll just make sure none of the photo underneath is sticking out on the side. Sweet, that looks good. So Command minus to zoom out. So pretty happy with how front cover and back cover look. Let's move on to the labels. So there's a frame here already, so you can just drag and drop an image that you've uploaded into that, which is exactly what I'm going to do. And then I'm just going to add some text which lets us know, you know, which side is which side. So I'm going to use the same photos there. So picture of this guy. And I'm just copying and pasting your songs. I'm going to add a few effects to this just to make it stand out a little better. So I'm going to add a background. And I'm just going to change some of these settings. I don't want it white to stand out. And then you can adjust the transparency. And I want to get it curved as well. So there you go. Now we know which side that one is. So I'm going to do the same with the B side. You can see I made the text white just so it'd stand out a little better against the darker background. It doesn't matter if anything you don't mind getting cut off goes outside the circle, but just remember that if your text goes outside the circle or anything does go outside the circle in the center there, it will probably be cut. So just make sure to keep inside that frame. One thing that I forgot to do was remember that there is a center hole in the middle which would go right through my face. So I'm just going to adjust the image, make it a little bigger, stick my head at the bottom, and that means when the hole's punched through, it won't go through the middle of my face. And I'll just do the same for the cat. So double click to edit it. You can make it bigger, move it around. Once you're done, just click off, and there you go. That's it. We've got an A side label, we've got a B side label, we've got a front cover and a back cover. And now what we need to do is export all of this, ready to upload to the website. So to download your artwork, we go to share, click on share, which is on the top right. And we're going to go download. And we're going to change the file type to PDF for print. We'll include crop marks and bleed. We'll flatten the PDF. And with a free account, only RGB could be used, but that's fine. And then we're going to download these one at a time. So you click on one and you click download and it will start downloading. And we're going to do that for each of these files. So there you go. All of these files are downloading now. I'm doing them all separately because you'll have to upload them separately on the website. So now they're all done. And you can see them in our downloads folder, so I'm using a Mac for this. So I'll do another video which details how to then upload your images to our product page. You can see there the total size of all of those images combined is less than 20 megabytes, so it will be able to be uploaded in the individual boxes on our website. If it's over 20 megabytes, then you're going to have to send us a Google Drive link or email us the files.